Hello everybody, what's up? I hope you are guys doing great. Welcome back to my channel. This is Shubhanki. So today's video is very different yet very interesting because I had a lot of fun. You're gonna watch in my video. So I know you guys have clicked onto this video by reading the title only, but I'm gonna mention it again for you guys. I'm gonna recreate Jacqueline's Pani makeup look in this video. It's such a classic smoky eye, contoured and bronzed makeup look, such a classic look. I learned a lot from this look because it's very different from my general makeup look. It's very different. You guys gonna watch this entire video and understand why it is so different. I applied a lot of different kind of products that I never would choose to apply. It's a very good glam. So yeah, I hope you guys stick around and watch this entire video. Yeah, let's get started. So I am going to start with moisturizing my skin. Actually, I have a layer of sunscreen on, but I feel like I need to moisturize even more. So I got this new cream. It's really cheap, so I got it, but also I ingredient proofed it, so it doesn't have harsh ingredients. So this is a cream for dry skin. It's really thick. It's called Para Soft. So I've been using this for 3 days only, so I couldn't review it for you guys, but so far it feels good on my skin. And let me just try it for 1 month and then I can review to you guys. Also, by the way, the moment I feel really sweaty and hot, I'm going to tie my hair up because the fan is off and I can't really survive this video otherwise. I haven't actually applied this moisturizer before makeup, so it is going to be a test as well. So far so good. So I'm going to start applying foundation. First color corrector today, and I'm going to go old school today because the look is really matte. It doesn't have any shades of glowiness in it. So maybe I think I'm going to start with a highlighter because I can't put a highlighter afterwards. To give a glowy base effect, I'm going to use a liquid highlighter. This is the Swiss Beauty's Pearl Illuminator makeup base. This looks like this. I'm going to take a small amount on my hand. It is kind of runny and I'm going to place it only at the highest points of my face, not the entire face. Also, I haven't washed my hair for a long time, so it's kind of greasy and it's all over my face. My skin looks really glowy. I think I've taken a little too much, but we are going to put powder later on today, so it will be alright. It gives a nice shine. Okay, so I'm going to apply color corrector now, and for the color corrector today I'm going to use my Insight color correcting palette, and I'm taking this middle red color corrector and just dotting it where I want the color corrector most, and then I'm going to spread it and blend it on the rest of my face because we have seen already in my Insight Cosmetics video that this blends really good and it's pigmented. Just tap and diffuse. I think my dark circles has grown a little bit darker because of all the late night Netflix binge watching that I'm doing recently. What can I do? I have started watching Elite. No, I mean I have started as well as finished watching Elite. It took me 2 days to finish it, though it has 8 episodes. By the way, if you guys have seen Elite, tell me what was your experience because I did not like it. As compared to the first and the second season, it is like so I think this is enough. So after color corrector, I'm going to put foundation, then concealer, and as you know, everybody goes. But if you were familiar with my makeup routine, I put foundation at the last, which I'm not going to do today because it's a really contoured and bronzed look. So the contour should be done afterwards. Taking the Insight foundation, see the dropper is like really not right. The way product comes out makes me really impatient. I think for now I'll blend this and then I'm going to apply more if I need it so that I don't overdo it. I've been constantly using this foundation after reviewing in my video. By the way, if you notice, my face is still a lot glowy, which I need to tone down. And also I'm going to use as much as powder products I can for today. So that's it. I think that is the foundation. It's pretty much has done its job. I'm going to move to concealer. So for concealer, I'm not using my staple Swiss Beauty concealer because I want a formula which is a little thicker so I can make it matte. And I don't want a runny concealer. Swiss Beauty is a little bit runny as compared to Cuffs and Lashes Cover Pots. They are really thick. So also that is the reason I stopped using them. But this looks need that. So I'm first dotting it wherever I have the darkest pigmentation. and then I'm going to blend it. I think that is quite enough. So the moment I saw Jacqueline's new song and she has such a beautiful smoky eyes, I thought I need to recreate this. I've been so much into graphic liners and colorful looks and also Pride Month looks. So I was like really craving black now, black, brown, neutral looks. Like I'm so done with colors now. If you want to see all my graphic liner looks, please head to my Instagram page where I generally do my graphic liner looks tutorials as well. So I think I have kind of sprayed the concealer all over my face. Now I'm going to use the sponge. I never use sponge generally on any of my makeup look, but this is a very matte look. I'm going to take a sponge, I'll spray some water or maybe fixer in it, and I'm going to just dab so that I can take away some of the product from my face and make it look a little matte and basically create a very flawless base. Yeah, see now it has started becoming matte instantly. For everyday look, always try to use sponge if you like a matte look. I don't like a matte look, that's why I never use sponge. I think it had made a lot of difference. So I'm going to put powder on my face now. So another thing, try to put your powder, if you set your face, try to put it before there is any creasing that happens. I do always get creasing no matter what because that's natural. So I try to put my powders before the creasing happens, so that way it never happens actually. And the powder that I'm using is Nykaa's All Day Matte 2. I don't remember the full name, but this is it. I can't actually show you properly because it's completely shattered. I'm going to slightly press this area. This powder is really good. It's brilliant. It instantly mattifies and sets your face, and you know the makeup is so sealed that it never moves, and it's so affordable also. Can you see the difference now? It's so glowy. It is so matte. Also, it is not cakey. Now I have nothing on my brush, but I'm going to run this brush all over my face because today I don't have any cream products to put, so I literally can do that. And I'm mattifying my base actually. So this is the Wet n Wild's bronzer, Hot Shady Beaches, and I'm going to slightly tap. Going a little heavy on my bronzer. Lately I've started connecting my eyeshadows with blush or bronzer that I put on my face, and I'm really liking a very smoky temple. God, I forgot that word. This looks a little less chubby. I don't want to use that word because that's not a bad word, but anyways, so it looks a lot tanned and I don't know, I guess you get the effect. Literally connecting my eye with the bronzer. I love this look already. So I am going to use this eyeshadow palette. This is the famous eyeshadow palette. I use it everywhere, for lipstick, for eyeliner, for eyeshadow though obviously. For now I'm going to use it for contouring. So I'm going to use this darkest shade. Start from here. Yeah, that's enough. By the way, how are you liking my new hair? I mean, do you like it? Do you hate it? Just comment down below. I love it. Also, this is the eye brush. I'm going to load up a little more because why not? So now I'm going to put a little bit of tiny bit of blush because I can't help myself. Oh, why didn't you make me remember? I forgot to contour my nose. It's looking really blank right here. This shade, and I'm going to contour my nose. It acts as a bronzer as well as contour shade, I feel. Nose requires a very lighter contouring shade than your face. Now if you need it a little more, then you can go darker. Now I'm going to go a little darker. You shouldn't go darker on the first place. Now I need a little dark here and here and a little here. Slightly blend this. I always go back with my foundation brush and tap 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 so that it doesn't look harsh sideways. It's the Wet n Wild's Mellow Wine blush. I think this is a nude blush, so it will work as a bronzer only. I mean, it will add to the bronze effect. So I'm going to take this fluffy big brush and I'm going to take slightly a little product and I'm going to apply on the outer edge. See, it is a little pinkish, but it is brownish too, which I think is good. Since I have a little smaller forehead, so I don't actually apply on my forehead, I apply on my hairline. So that way it just spreads on the boundary and it looks good. I'm just really liking this area. So I think I'm not going to mess it more. Okay, so my base is kind of done. So I think I need to move to my eyes, the most exciting part that everybody is waiting for. So I have creasing on my eyes, which I'm going to first smoothen it by tapping. I am not going to put any concealer today because I'm making a black smoky eye, so I don't need to, I feel. Although I have foundation on my eyelid, so I guess that will do the job. Now I'm going to use the same palette. So I'm going to start with this shade and then move towards this shade and then finally this shade to create the black smoky eye. Then I'm going to put black, don't you worry. I'm going to slightly use this one, very little, and just make the crease pop out. So I just literally placed very little product and then smudged it, blended it. There's a slight bit of round shape created by me. That's the crease that gives the illusion of my crease. This shade, and put it on the lids slightly, starting from the end. I'm not dragging this one a lot out because she doesn't have that, so which I like to do in all my looks. Not today, so that's enough. I'm going to go to this darkest shade. I'm not putting a lot of eyeshadows, like those two brown shades. Literally took the little amount, didn't even go the second time. But now the darkest shade, I'm just going to build up the product. This is because I don't want to put the black directly on my eyes. It creates a lot of dimension, that's it. Placing the product on the outer corner and working my way into the inner corner. Yeah, this looks pretty dope. Whoever created this look, a big shout out. Not that you need shout out. So now is the time. I'm going to put black. Black should be really matte, and I really don't have any matte black eyeshadow. So I'm going to use a kajal. I have this Maybelline's pencil kajal. Another thing that I have is this one, gel liner from Maybelline. Let's see, I hope this works. If it doesn't, then I'm going to go back to that. I'll start from this edge because even if I make a mistake, I can revert back. So I just applied product here. So this is the part I'm going to apply. I look like a child. I'm going to smudge this one. I hope this kajal smudges. Yeah, it's blending, thank god, because I haven't used this kajal for so long and I thought it will harden up. I have basically stopped using black kajal because I think black eyeshadow does the purpose, and also I have a lot of graphic liners, so I do kajal with that. So all my real pencil kajals started becoming hard, and this is the one that still hasn't. I don't know why. You need to be patient, don't just drag your products everywhere. You have to be slow and put tiny strokes. If you need more, you can reapply. Also, I'm smudging this way so that it doesn't go everywhere. I look stunning. My eyes looks a little smaller. That's what black does to your eyes. So I just now checked that she had a lot of things going on her lower lash line. So I'm going to start by putting kajal. Then I'm going to go with my shadow. She has a really smoked out lower lash line. This look is so different than my normal looks. Okay, so I'm going to smudge this with a brown shadow. I don't want to smudge it on its own. It creates a little bit of depth if I smudge it with something else. Something else is this shadow that I'm going to use. This one, I feel, yeah, slightly tapping it down and then smudging it. I did use this shadow as well. The smudging is mainly done by this shadow. You can't tell it because it looks a continuation, but yeah, that's why you use different kind of shades. Because if I keep on blending the black, then the black liner would not be that bang on. It will be a little sheer, which I don't want. I look like a different person. I can't believe my face right now. I don't know what I feel actually. I feel so different that I really don't have any words to explain. Do I feel good about this look? I mean, I definitely feel good about this look, but I don't know. You know what? I take back everything. This look is stunning. I'll do it every day now. So I really love a very soapy eyebrows, but this look doesn't have it. It has a really boxy brow. Boxy brow is better to do after your makeup is done, and soapy brow I like to do it before putting on my makeup. That's my first step because I don't want to mess soap with foundation. I'm using a spoolie, so I'm going to just run my spoolie all through my eyes, just combing my hair up. Sadly, I really do not have any brow products to apply on my brow, but I think I'm going to make do with eyeshadow or maybe kajal. You can use kajal if you have a very light hand or you are confident. So I'm using this same kajal to do my tail portion. Just I'm putting a little bit of product everywhere, then I'm going to blend it with a very small brush. You know what, I can actually use this one as well. Let me just try with this one rather than this. Let me see which one is good for a boxy brow. So I'm taking the product on this brush and putting it. Yeah, this definitely works. Yeah, that is quite a brow. So for the lips, I am going to go with first contouring with this lip liner. It's a very dark shade. This is an in color lip liner in shade Wine, and I'm going to slightly cover only the areas which is really should be dark. Now I have two lip options which are nude and I love them. So this is the Nykaa's Wake Up Makeup. It's slightly broken, all thanks to me. I dropped it. I love the shade, and I do have another one. This is My Glam's R Bomb. I love this shade as well. Can you see? I don't know which one should I go for. This turns out to be super matte, and she has a very matte lip color, so I think I'm going to go with this one. Now I'm going to apply another lip liner. So this is the Wet n Wild's Chestnut. It also has a brown sort of a texture, which I'm going to use to emphasize a little part of my lip. A little bit of this color on top, just at the center. Yeah, makes so much of difference. Makes my lips so much fuller. This is stunning. This is stunning. So I think I'm going to pop on lash and a little bit of silver jewelry and come back with a little bit of montage. And yeah, that's it.
I'm a little too much. Don't really know why. I can be a liar, but you don't seem to mind.
Hey guys, so I hope you have liked the whole makeup look. I had such fun doing such a very different makeup look than I usually do. It's kind of really challenging, though it's really basic, but it's kind of different for me. So that's why I like the art of makeup. It's so very perspective. So anyways, as you guys can see, I didn't apply any false lashes because I checked Jacqueline's look. She didn't have any false eyelashes, so I rather applied a little bit of dots over here to add just a little bit of more character to this look. And yeah, this is the whole look. I hope you have liked it, and please recreate this look because this is such a classic and sexy kind of look. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel, and I'll meet you guys in my next video. Until then, be happy and bye.
I'm out of practice, I ain't had the energy. Depression is a bitch that won't stop texting